You are watching SHOUTcraft, exciting entry-level esports commentary with myself, Total Biscuits. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SHOUTcraft right here. Chromosome in the yellow trunks playing Protoss versus Artanis in the red trunks playing Zerg once again. He randomed into Zerg. This will be interesting. This is a much smaller map. Let's see what happens here. Should be entertaining nonetheless. Chromosome is 0-1 down against his opponent Artanis. This is a best of 3 series King of the Hill. The winner will continue to advance. The person left at the end of the King of the Hill tonight will walk away with 25 British pounds. Yes, I know, it's not a lot of money, but it's what's in my PayPal account at the moment. Okay. Here we go. Chromosome with a pylon up. It's exciting. It's a pylon. Look at it. Look at the pylon. Not much of a pylon yet. It's a proto-pylon. Not a Protoss pylon, it's a proto-Protoss pylon. There you go. It's now a real pylon. Wants to be a real boy. Pinocchio is a pylon. I can imagine. I can imagine. Alright, Chromosome wants to have a look around and see what he can see. A little bit of spying, a little bit of prying. What will he find? Not too much yet. Artanis up to 14 supply. A little bit of banter going on between the two, nothing wrong with that. There's that gateway. Doesn't scout a fast expansion just yet, but then again, it's too early, let's be honest. Chromosome looking to stop him. Are we getting a pylon? Are we getting a pylon? Doesn't actually have the money for it. There we go. No, nice. Artanis blocks the pylon build, but can't block the second. There we go. It was good play, honestly. It's a shame that he just doesn't quite have what he needed. Okay, so Artanis has had his fast expansion delayed there by Chromosome. He's going to have to bring out the Zerglings in order to deal with that. So Chromosome feeling a little bit more secure right now, I would think. I would think he's probably just going to go for a more standard build as a direct result of that. He's going to go and build a Cybernetics core after this, as opposed to 2 gateways. Doesn't need to apply that pressure so rapidly now. Okay. Not too much going on right now. No big surprise. You have to wonder what they do during the downtime. What the probes do, what's on the mind of this dude. Who is this guy, anyway? I'm trying to figure it out. He's sort of glaring at me. Like, yeah, look at me. I am in my ivory tower. Apparently this dude runs everything. Oh my god, look at that. All about multitasking. His APM must be absolutely extraordinary. Cybernetics core coming up right there, and again with a nice little blockade. Puts the Zealot in the hole, or else it gets the hose again. Still doesn't have what he needs to overwhelm that, does he? Needs to get those Zerglings out and start beating down on it. There we go. That should do the trick. Speedling upgrade on its way. Sound thing to do, really. I mean, what else is he going to do right now? He needs to get that expansion, so getting the Speedling upgrade will at least allow him to keep his opponent on the back foot for a little while they can secure that. It's on its way. Gateway behind there, Warp Cake coming up. Again, no big surprises of any description. Artanis hanging around there, though. Having a bit of a visit. Doesn't find anything of note just yet. 6 Zerglings on the way. They will not be able to break that line. No real doubt about it. Look at that! Grabs Artanis' probe, though. Not Artanis, Chromosome's probe. What the hell am I talking about? Aha! Okay, force your way in there. No, not really going to happen. But what he can do is try and lure them out. That's the trick. Can he lure them out by doing a little bit of damage? Because he's got to respawn at some point. Thing is, he's got a sentry coming up, which will be able to deal with that. And another gateway as well, so that's going to be a difficult line to break. Artanis brings in additional reinforcements. Once again, harasses that gateway. He's like, come on, come and get me, come and get me, come at me, bro, come at me, bro. And he finally does, loses a Zergling to it. And he doesn't have quite the forces he needs to sneak around, then do the surround. He will be able to, though, once he gets that metabolic boost up in the next 10 seconds or so, then he might be able to do that again and hopefully draw his opponent out. That's what he's looking for. And what does he have coming up? Another gateway plus a forge. A lot of possibilities there. He's building the forge. I think he's going to grab the +1 weapon upgrade, just so that he's got even more abilities against that. But look at that. We've got Lair coming up, so now things start to get a little bit interesting for Artanis. Roach Warren, another extractor. Possibly more. Mutalisks is likely, I would think. Especially with so many Zealots on the ground. Chromosome decides to build a proxy pylon all the way up there. And indeed, why wouldn't you? Now, Artanis just doesn't have the force to do anything here. He's going to have to back the hell away. Chromosome now sitting on 4 Zealots. 2 of these sentries as well. And he's got his expansion coming up. He's feeling pretty secure about that. For the time being, anyway. Doesn't really have any potent anti-air. He's got 4 sentries up. No sign of stalkers. Not that he can't just build them. 2 warp gates up. 3 warp gates now. And there's that +1 ground weapon upgrade. Well, that'll at least significantly reduce the viability of those speedlings. But then again, speedlings aren't really what he's prioritizing right now. Have you seen what he's got? There you go. Glial reconstruction for roaches coming up. Switching things around a little bit. That's going to make things interesting. Chromosome with a heavy number of sentries. Why? Simply to defend this natural expansion. Block all of that off. Give him an awful lot of room to maneuver. Makes him feel a little safer. Question is, will he be? Maybe not against the roaches. Now, I wonder if he's just going to go into Hydralisk now, because he's already got that lair. He's continuing to pump the roaches out. No sign of anything else just yet. Could go with Mutalisks for harassment purposes, but Roach Hydralisk would certainly do the job. It's a very potent combination. And you shouldn't really be surprised if any Zerg player decides to do that in the mid-game. Why? Well, it makes sense, really. The same upgrades apply to both. So if he starts upgrading ranged weapons, then he upgrades both his Roaches and his Hydralisks. Plus, the Roaches are a bit tougher, and the Hydralisks just do more ranged damage. Plus a good mix of armor and light units, so you're not having something get a big bonus against everything you have. Oh no! Artanis, what are you doing? I don't know, but whatever the case, in it comes. Is it gonna be enough? No. Extra roaches! Delicious and spicy. And they come onto the line right now, up against those spine crawlers. That's not gonna do so well for him, is it? Artanis looking to pursue. Will he get it? He can take out 1. Can he grab a 2nd? Yes, he can. Can he grab a 3rd? I think he could. Oh, nice placement there. That's given him a little bit of a head start. Is it going to be enough, though? No. Artanis continues to push forward. Very quick right there. There you go. Takes another. Stalker's now on the field. Is it going to be enough? Don't think so. Another sentry taken out. Once again, trying to delay him with those force fields. Doesn't quite have enough. Now more roaches as Artanis continues to apply the pressure, warping in Stalkers as a counter. He manages to block a few in there, but will that be his undoing? That's just baiting the tiger right there. Artanis is chewing his way through those Stalkers. He's losing a lot of roaches in the process, though. What's he got to back it up? Well, he's building more roaches. No big surprises there. More roaches coming in. That expansion now under threat. If he forces his Chromosome all the way back into his base and brings in reinforcements, then that expansion could be very, very dead indeed. Those roaches being ground into fine paste. Into the mineral line to do a little bit of damage. Takes 1 probe. Takes a 2nd probe. Looking for a 3rd. There you go. Chromosome forced to go out and defend. That's economic damage, though. It's fairly significant as well. Chromosome now starting to fall behind in terms of numbers of harvesters. He also doesn't have the gas right now in comparison to his opponent. Look at that. Artanis has got 4. He's also building another expansion up here. Nice. Chromosome's not having any of it, though. Counterattack is on the way. There's that Hydralisk den. No big surprise if your opponent's going heavy into Stalker, then of course you go into Hydralisk. It would make perfect sense, because they don't gain the bonus against that. Plus Hydralisks have a tendency of shredding them. Okay, Artanis. That's a neat little arrangement you got right there. That's very, very artistic, Artanis. I'm very impressed. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Little formations going on. Defending that expansion, as Chromosome tries to take one of his own. There's that level 1 missile attack upgrade coming in. It's not going to be ready for a while, though. Here he comes once again. Doesn't quite have the numbers. That's the thing. Artanis just, hey, look, I've got all of these things. More reinforcements coming in. Chromosome is looking to tip the balance. Can he do it? Probably. Certainly has the numbers right now. Locked in with the Zealots. That's just so much damage coming in for the Roaches, though. Managed to tear them apart. Look at that. Warping in Stalkers. Those Stalkers don't even get a look in. Melted 1, 2, and 3. Looking to try and take the pylon out. That pylon is absolutely toast. Great play there by Artanis. He continues with that aggression. Brings down the photon cannon as well. Now going straight in. A lot of very weak Roaches there, but it should be good enough. Bear in mind, he can burrow those Roaches. If he so desires, he can do that. Give him a little bit of regeneration. Blocks him right into the corner, using now superior firepower. Superior numbers. That expansion is getting cleaned out. Chromosome's going to need an awful lot more than that. And he's not going to get it. Not by the looks of it. Oh, especially with Hydralisk now backing it up. There you go, that expansion's toast. Will Chromosome be able to hold the line, though? He keeps throwing those units in. His income is falling behind in a fairly major way. He's not even building anything. Doesn't have the resources to build anything. Needs to get those warp gates off cooldown. No way, it's dribs and drabs is all that Chromosome can offer in terms of resistance. Now the Hydras are at it, and that's it. Good game. Good game indeed. Artanis takes it 2-0 in this King of the Hill series. He moves on. Congratulations to him.